Ganu Island, 1612. The most anticipated duel in samurai history. Sasaki Kojiro arrived at dawn. Robes immaculate, sword polished, technique honed over 10,000 hours. Miyamoto Musashi arrived 3 hours late, disheveled, half-drunk, wielding a crudely carved wooden sword. The duel lasted seconds. Kojiro died. Musashi walked away. Why? Kojiro spent his life perfecting the plan. Musashi spent his life acting in the moment. Perfect preparation often kills action. Imperfect action creates legends. Chapter 1. The Paralysis of Perfection. Northern Mountains, Winter 1610. Akane, 23, arrived to train as a warrior. Her father's legacy weighed on her. Her hut overflowed with plans. Training schedules, meditation routines, nutrition charts. Perfect, elaborate, complete, but untouched in practice. Every Monday, this week, I start. Every Tuesday, I must research first. Wednesday, organize my materials. Thursday, observe the dojo. Friday, start next week. 6 months passed. Villagers less educated, less prepared, trained daily and improved. Akane remained frozen. Master Tanaka, the village elder, confronted her. After 6 months, what have you learned? I've prepared meticulously, she replied, showing her plans. And yet, you cannot defend yourself? Not yet. Preparation becomes the failure when it replaces action. Chapter 2. The Hermit's Principle. Tanaka led her to Ichiro, an old hermit, scarred, missing 2 fingers, once a promising samurai. Ichiro studied her carefully. You hide behind preparation to avoid beginning. I failed the same way. At 25, I spent 3 months perfecting strategy for a duel. 8 seconds. I froze. My opponent, mediocre, acted. I survived, barely. Preparation became my prison. Ichiro's teaching was clear. The warrior who starts messy, corrects in motion, survives and thrives. You will train for 1 winter, 3 months. Not by planning, but by acting, failing, correcting. This is Shuchu Ryoku, concentrated power. Chapter 3. The Test of Action. Day 1. Ichiro, stand. Strike me. I don't know the form. Strike anyway. Akane swung awkwardly. Ichiro adjusted her stance, strike, balance. 20 repetitions. Each one better than the last. In 20 minutes, she learned more than 6 months of perfect planning could teach. Lesson. Action creates skill. Planning alone does not. Chapter 4. Psychology of the Planning Trap. Ichiro explained. Perfectionists delay. Your brain fears vulnerability. Starting imperfectly is dangerous. Planning feels productive, but it's avoidance. Every day spent designing routines is a day avoiding discomfort, being bad, risking failure. The Kojiro Principle. Perfection cannot adapt. Adaptive action wins. Centuries later, neuroscience confirms. Repetition builds neural pathways. Visualization alone builds nothing. Action, imperfect, messy, repeated, is how mastery forms. Chapter 5. The First Transformation. Month 3. A traveling warrior, Kenta, challenged the village. 3 years of dojo training could not match real combat. Akane, trained only 3 months, faced him. She was messy, improvised, adapted. She lost narrowly, but she did not freeze. Lesson. Reality is chaotic. Perfect technique fails under chaos. Adaptive skill learned through immediate action survives. Chapter 6. The Avalanche Method. Ichiro introduced advanced training. Start small, gain momentum, accumulate power. Rules. Begin training within 5 minutes of waking. Ignore readiness, motivation, or conditions. No planning beyond immediate action. Result. Training became automatic. Body and mind aligned. A routine emerged not from plans, but from messy, iterative action. Even meditation became an active process. Planning addiction dissolved. Clarity comes from action, not before it. Chapter 7. The Final Confrontation. Spring 1612. Bandits attacked the village. Dojo students hesitated, planning strategy. Akane acted. Messy, imperfect strikes. Rapid adaptation. Within minutes, the leader disarmed. The rest fled. Lesson crystallized. Progress emerges from action, not perfection. Chapter 8. The Samurai Truth. News arrived. Musashi had killed Kojiro. The village erupted in discussion. Ichiro explained. Kojiro, perfect technique, prepared his whole life, little combat experience. Musashi, chaotic, unprepared, but experienced through constant action, adaptation, and real fights. Perfection cannot adapt to chaos. Action creates clarity. Mastery emerges through iteration. Akane taught this to others. Kao 20 approached with a perfect plan. She handed him a practice sword. Strike. Now. Within 2 minutes of messy action, Kao improved more than in months of planning. The reverse lesson. Begin before ready. Fail forward. Correct in motion. Stop planning. Start training. Stop researching. Start practicing. Stop optimizing. Start doing. Perfection is built through imperfection. Mastery emerges from mess. Clarity comes from action. This is why Musashi won. This is why Kojiro died. This is how real warriors are made.